Hi guys, Master Indigo here and welcome to the video about the Culling. So, if you're not familiar with the Culling, I'm kinda surprised. The Culling originally came out in Steam Early Access in 2016, early 2016. It's a Battle Royale, one of the first ones. It's a little bit smaller scale. It's 16 players. There's solo as well as duo game modes, and I think they are planning on doing something different now on. Anyways, 2016 the game came out, it gained some popularity, it was quite entertaining, some streamers played it, I played it back in 2016, I enjoyed it, but the developers of the game didn't really know what they were doing with the game back then, so there was like, I don't remember exact date, but it was like mostly weekly updates, but every damn update they changed something a little bit too much, so the combat didn't really stay where people wanted it to stay. So at one point people were mostly happy about how things were, but there were few people who didn't really like anything at all. So the developers tried to listen to everybody who complained, and they didn't really know what was for the best and what was the first worst, and they really ended up basically killing the game. So they did add content, kept on patching the game, and eventually it came out of early access with 2 maps and some content, but it was obviously not ready. They just pushed it out and said we are done. That was late 2017. So earlier this year, I believe it was July, they teased around one day earlier, or was it even the same day, about making the Culling 2. And the Culling 2 would actually not be the same small scale battle royale. It was gonna be HV1 clone, battle royale, PUBG clone, whatever you wanna call it. It was third person, it was quite low effort. I can have some gameplay here, but if you want to check it more out, go check some other YouTubers' videos. I never bought the game, so I don't really know how shit it was, but I gotta say, the way it looked, it was kinda shit. Anyways, after that, the Culling 2 came back, or the developers released an update video that they are gonna cancel the Culling 2. They took it off Steam, Xbox Live Market, whatever it's called, and they are no longer selling the Culling 2. And they are gonna be continuing updating the first Culling game. As you saw there, it took me about 2 minutes to get a game now. A little bit long, but more on that later. So they wanted to continue updating the Culling 2 because players really weren't happy how the Culling was. So they returned it basically to the day 1 version of the early access, and people could play that. And now they have released for a while more updates and updates, making the Culling a little bit better game than it has been ever. Well, I mean, it took me about 2 minutes to find a game. That's not terrible. Could be better for sure. But the game has now about 300 players a day, which is better than it has been during 2017, like any time, and even some of 2016. It was thousands of players upon the game's launch. It was quite... I think it broke 1,000 again whenever this game came out. And I do believe it's free-to-play game now. Am I mistaken? It should be free-to-play. Yes, the game is free-to-play. Originally it was like a €5 game. Not €5 game, sorry. 17, 18, something like that. And then whenever they said that they are gonna come back to Culling 2, then they dropped the price to $5, so you just get into the game. And now finally they released the free version that has some cosmetics that you can buy with real money, but that's it. The game is currently free to play, and it's hell a lot of I don't even know how to speak anymore. Really fun. If you haven't played the Culling 2, well, I haven't played the Culling 2. If you haven't played a Culling, it's a lot smaller scale. Where's the machine that can... There it is. It's Battle Royale, mostly melee focused. You have items you can craft, some sort of bandages, smaller cookery, yeah. Hemo trip, what's that? I'm gonna sell this. So you can use these machines to sell your weapons. You can get funk, which is the currency here. You can see on my HUD. I'm really not good with the combat here. I'm expecting to die. Because the combat is kind of skill based. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing too much. Because I'm doing somewhat okay against him. There we go, we got this guy. Backpack, I can boot this on. Now we have more inventory slots. I'm gonna use mage kit. That fully restores my health, kind of wasteful. Better than nothing. You could also use that machine down there to gain some health. Here we go, selling these. As I was saying, you can see it in my HUD, how much health I have, how much inventory. Okay, that's kind of okay. And here we have a bigger chest that actually costs something to open. It's 50. It's a big buff, 2 minutes, and you get basically everything. You can also find body parts and bones for some cash. 3 crates that don't cost anything to open. Sometimes there's something good in there. Like now, that's amazing. I have a bow. There's bows. Some bows you can craft, and then there's the combined bow you can find, or you can get those from airdrops. You can also... Ouchie, ouchie. You get more arrows from trees, like just smash the tree and get some wood out of it. Always somewhat wise idea to go around the tree so you are not standing still. If somebody tries to shoot you with an arrow, it's a little bit harder. And now with these, I can craft a little bit more arrows. There's a limit how many arrows you can have, but I'm trying to hit that limit. There's also armor you can craft and backpack. I found that backpack, I feel like, if I remember correctly, is not the crafted one because it added 2 slots. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember all the crafting recipes or anything like that. How many people do we have left in the game? You can kind of see it Hunger Games style. On the roof there are 2 are dead. So there's a lot of people alive. And you can also call in your airdrops, but those are kind of expensive. And I believe maybe it requires the game to have gone a little bit longer. I'm not exactly sure. That's 50 as well. That's 50. You can get some money by doing different things. Finding new areas, killing people, surprise, surprise. Crafting actually costs something, so you don't get the, money just by crafting. Okay, there is something here. I remember the map somewhat okay, but it's been a while since I properly played this game. Okay, we have really good stuff here. I kind of want armor. Other than that, we're kind of cool. We're pretty good. We're really good. Okay, somebody has been here. Yes, there is something in here. Or not. It is closed. It's time to play 3 crate Monty. We just added 3 crates Okay, we can interact with this, and it will be poison gas. Okay, there's now 3 crates at the center of the map. Unlike many battle royales, this doesn't have a random area. It will always end in the middle of the map. That is marked by that circle. So there's 3 crates, and 2 of them are gonna be trap crates. I don't remember if you can actually know which is the correct one. Okay, now we got some. Okay, I'm gonna die. Oof. There we go. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. I died, but just a little video about the Culling. I think you should go and try it. It's free to play. It's pretty fun. There's really not much to lose here. We can check out the customization system and everything. I mean, you can check the crafting recipes here. There's customization. Me, because I bought the game back in 2016, I got original Gangsta Founders Pack DLC. That's about 20 bucks right now. So I got some skins in compensation for buying the game, supporting the game, and you can still buy that package if you really want to. The game is free. There's DLC, starter pack, as well as the Founders Pack. Oh, I got a loner achievement, whatever that means. Let's see what it... play an online match in solo. Okay, so the achievements are new. They didn't have achievements back then. There's customization, retrieving store content. You have some credits here, weapon skins. Some of them are cool. Most of them are just reskins. And then there's a few that are only purchasable with these credits. I do think that these are like only something you can buy with real money. I think that 1050 is something I got from the package. These are a little bit more cool. And I think some of the melee weapons are actually remodels. Yeah, they are. But some really cool stuff here. And some not so cool stuff, but that's kind of cool. That's like something you can craft. Okay, I really want some of these. Anyways, check out the Culling if you already haven't. There's not really much you're gonna lose. It's free. A little bit different battle royale. There's firearms, but they are super rare. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Go play the Culling. It's really fun, and it could use the players. There's loot boxes, no surprises there that you can buy with real money, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this short video of the Culling. I didn't really do too well in the video. I got 1 kill and got killed by the second guy who actually knew what he was doing. Anyways, as I've said many times, go check out the game. It really needs you. I'll see you next time. My name is Master Indigo. Hope you guys are all having a good day. Master Indigo, signing out.